Well, happy August to you all, and we are at the start of late summer season. We already know that a lot of people around here are jam-packed, and a lot of people are queuing down here. And right down below the ground floor is a lot of people are queuing up. Now, there are unlimited number of people who can go into John Lewis and Partners. We are actually starting in a festive late summer around here in Westgate. It is kind of just like okay-ish around here, but I mean, obviously right behind me the cinema is still closed. There hasn't been any reopening date for either Odeon, Cineworld or Curzon, but we already know that eventually cinemas could reopen, and you probably heard about the announcement by Johnson that the easing of sheltering has been postponed for at least 2 weeks. But he said it was a fortnight, but I think it's 2 weeks in my opinion. But everyone is trying to do their best they can to enjoy themselves for the late summer. I'm not saying a lot of people would think we should be staying at home and so forth. No, it is sunny out there. I mean, yesterday the temperature scalded up to 36 degrees yesterday. I mean, it was so unbelievable. I didn't even come into town yesterday. At 30 degrees or over 30 degrees, I wouldn't have been able to cope with it, but 24 degrees at the moment, it's not too bad. So I suppose that coming into town at that time is okay. Yeah. There are quite a lot of people around here. As you can see, I am wearing my mask, as from July 24th, masks are now compulsory. It's not compulsory if you're actually at cinemas or theatres. We are actually in this sort of crisis at the moment. Entrances and exits are now in one-way system, but obviously you can't really do anything about it. Everyone is trying to cope. We're all trying to cope, but no one is going to be perfect in this sort of world anyway. But what did you do anyways? So anyways, I really hope you enjoy this August vlog. I suppose this is a part 2 of life after quarantine. Has been put away, and unlike prep is about to close down. Looks like I don't see any track and trace card out there, because if they decide to give it to them, if they were to seat in, who knows it. Well, check this out guys, Costa has finally got the seat in, but in one condition: the track and trace, the Matty Hancock's track and trace. I believe Matty Hancock is saying this is an exciting project. That's what he's probably saying in his own stupid little posh English voice. I mean, if I do want to sit in or whatever, I may have to scan it in, but I'm not really sharing out my personal details. There's no way. Because that's giving away your freedom. It's just my opinion. Wow, look at this. Badminton Centre is a heck of a lot quieter than in Westgate, especially during the evening. I mean, it's a heck of a lot busy in High Street, Cornmarket Street and Queen Street. But here, good gosh, I mean, sometimes it does build up because of TK Maxx, but blimey, you can't see anything busy like that at all.
Well, this is the sights and sounds of the music. Well, I usually say to Boone with his sights and sounds of French sirens, like he always gets caught. No, I'm joking. So here we are at Cornmarket Street, and it's a lot of people here, and I never thought that this is going to be as more packed than in any other day. I mean, yeah, today is Friday and tomorrow's going to be... Actually, no, today is Saturday. I don't know why I've actually said that. Well, you're probably just going to say, no, it's Saturday. Well, anyways, it is Saturday, guys, and quite to be honest, on a Saturday, it's always busy. Like no doubt in mind, it's always busy. You can't really avoid the busyness on a Saturday or in the weekend when it comes to shopping, dine in, or anything else. I mean, a lot of people are here. I think tourism is sort of coming back into the tone, but we have to be very careful when it comes to keeping ourselves safe and healthy. We should always wear our mask. Now, as you can see, I'm not wearing a mask at an outdoor environment because I'm not indoors. I'm only wearing a mask whenever I'm in the Westgate shopping centre. But anyways, I wanted to show you something. This is kind of funny on this. If you didn't know, guys, the planner decided to put out tables and chairs and an umbrella in front of the members of the public walking by, which is kind of really strange. I mean, what if the cops comes around and all of a sudden speeds and then puts on an emergency brake and crashes into them? Wouldn't it look funny that the police will be everything to blame on causing property damage on the plough? Maybe. We are relieved to be back, but in the sort of circumstances, is that the one-way system is not working really well at all. I mean, we are walking in a very deja vu because, I mean, obviously, how does a politician really want us to do? Get into politics and do the one-way system. Yeah, you have to get into politics and do the one-way system. It's just so ridiculous. But I'm not really going to get into details about that since I don't want my vlog to be a talking crap about politics. But we're just trying to make everything positive anyways. Oh yeah, I want to give you a bit of news. Gap Plus app is back. I will be deciding to download that. Originally I removed it because I was really angry because they got rid of the support, but now it is finally back. Maybe it's because there has been some protest from locals across the UK saying you've robbed our Gap Plus app by making us go into the shop and get something. But luckily now that you get a 5% discount or 0.5% discount, which is really, really good. So I'm very proud of Gap anyways. So Gap Outlet is now equal with the actual Gap. Well guys, I just finally arrived into town. I managed to walk from Blueborough Street all the way to St Ebbs, and now I'm walking in Turnagain lanes towards Westgate. It's a heck of a lot quicker to get to the Westgate shopping centre. I mean, usually back in the old days, you're going to have to find different ways to enter Westgate because there were so many cars about. I mean, it can be a bit annoying, but this is kind of the best ways to get into Westgate now since the new Westgate has opened. I mean, yeah, there are other ways to get through, but I wouldn't really recommend going that way. I would recommend going this way, even though back there it's called Littlegate Street when it is St Ebbs. I'm actually going towards Westgate right now. Oh yeah, just bear in mind, you do know that mask is now compulsory at every shops, including in indoor settings. You have to wear a mask. But I will tell you, not everybody can wear a mask. I can personally say that Westgate Social is open. They have to still use the social distancing measure. So I decided to come here to Zara to have a look at some sale items. Well, usually I like to buy a lot of expensive items here, but one thing I love about Zara is they do have quite a range of sale items that I really want to get. I mean, usually when I do come here, I just normally just check out for some items like this. I mean, this shirt I really like. I mean, this was $9.99. I don't know how much it was. I think it was around, I don't know, $39.99 or $59.99. But it is cheaper now. A lot of people are just kind of a bit afraid that they think it's actually a women's clothes, but it isn't. But these are all men's. As you can see, I'm in the men's section. But obviously, it's just nothing else I could possibly get. It's a heck of a lot cheaper, but they are expensive. I don't know about that green one, I'm not sure if I like that. See this jacket here? That's a jacket I wouldn't really possibly get because it would look like a chap anyways. Neither this orange one, what were they thinking? I mean, I'd like the black one, but the only issue is this is a rain jacket. So I decided to get a sale item from H&M, which are 2 times better than this in respect. I do like it, but H&M's the winner. Just saying. You should always wash your hands. Oh yeah, guys, I wanted to let you know about Jessup. Jessup is no longer there anymore. That would be possibly the pandemic, or probably didn't even had enough sales. So I'm sad to see Jessup go,
once again. I mean, it's gone twice now. I mean, once it was from George Street and now from Newenhall Street. So sad. Of course, Robert Dice is finally open. It's good to see Robert Dice reopen back. Oh yeah, check this out, guys. House of Wonders is now reopened, the Harry Potter shop for all Harry Potter fans like myself. I'm actually happy. I haven't actually been in there yet, but maybe I might go in the next few days. But I'm gonna leave it out just for a little while. I am actually surprised that H&M behind me closes at 5, like the ones in Banbury. It's kind of sad that the whole opening hour all around here during this pandemic have changed. I mean, usually it would stay until 7 o'clock, but unfortunately, most shops will now close at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. But what could you do, guys? But here at Westgate, H&M is still open until 6 o'clock. So I suppose for people who wanted to go to H&M in Clarendon and couldn't go there because it closed at 5, just like the ones in Banbury, they can come down here to get something what they needed. But there are probably some items may not be available. Well, if you guys want New Look, you have to go to Cowley. I suppose New Look is reopening. Hey, check this out, guys. This computer is updating while in store. The display model is actually updating. Oh dear, but as you've probably seen it before I started the camera, the installation page popped up and now the Dell logo popped up. Isn't this fascinating? I wonder what happens next.
12 seconds later.
And here it is, guys. The update.
Oh, I did forgot to mention to you all, for those of people who are living under a rock, but before I say that, pardon the noise in the background and pardon the hair mess because I am absolutely tired, and pardon the burp, of course. Well, you didn't even know this, that Scotland has its own bank holiday, and it's always in early August, whereas England will have to wait in late August. I don't know if Northern Ireland or Wales celebrate the same time as Scotland. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. They'll probably celebrate in mid-August and England goes last in late, I suppose. But then again, if you're living in Scotland, you are the lucky ones to have it in early August. But for those who are living in England, like myself, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until late August. So what that means is that we have our normal days in early August, but we have a bank holiday in late August. But Scotland, on the other hand, will have a normal day in late August, but the bank holiday in early August. Unfortunately, I got some sad news to share to you. St. Giles Fair has been cancelled for a year due to the ongoing pandemic, which is wow. The source did confirm that the City Council had announced that the fair will not go ahead as planned on September 7th and 8th of this year. The reason the fair is not going to go ahead is due to the fear of social distancing. Yes, with all those social distancing measures are taking place all over the public areas, that's going to be impossible because there'll be a lot of crowd gatherings. I mean, fairs is all about large gatherings anyways. Due to the guidance staying the same, it had to call off for at least a year. We have to keep ourselves safe and ensure there are no further spread of the wow. Well, for the first time in 5 months, I'm finally back in Costa for an eat-in. Yes, that is right. I'm in Cornmarket Street's Costa. It has been a long time. I mean, I was really, really anxious that I was not going to come back for an eat-in for a long time, probably up to a year, but it only lasted 5 months of hell, and now I'm finally back here. It feels rather weird. I mean, the distancing measure has been put into place and it was taken away at this moment, but luckily I have to say that I'm very, very happy that I'm back for eating. And of course, I'm eating tart and of course a cup of tea. Don't we all love tea, don't we? Well, Boone came here earlier on and he was telling me that he really used the QR code for the Man Hancock's track and trace, and I started to laugh and thinking, yay, great. Now, I don't encourage people to do that, but it's up to them at the end of the day, and it's of course it is up to you at the end of the day if you really want to use it. I'm not here to talk about track and trace, but the seating area is a whole lot difficult here. It's not as big as you think, and yeah, it's really hard to get seating now, and I'm very lucky to get a seat in just momentarily when I got my tea in my cup. It's all good so far, and the atmosphere is fresh but very eerie as well.
finally open! Yay! Finally at last, Pizza Pilgrim is back after 5 months of hiatus. Well, I'm going to be coming back here very, very, very soon. And yeah, it does say I'm coming back to Pizza Pilgrim very, very soon. Yeah, they have the seating outside. I'm going to have my very first eat-in. Stay tuned to that. I'm very happy to say this, that the eat-out scheme is actually from Monday to Wednesday for Pizza Pilgrim. I have to personally say that Pizza Pilgrim is actually my personal favorite, and I really can't wait to go back there. So I think has been a fantastic time to have Pizza Pilgrim finally reopen here at Oxford from either Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending what will be the best day. But from Thursday to Sunday, it's actually takeaways only. But it's all good. Well, here we are in Westgate, and the late summer has already started to dig in with a nice sunny day all here at Westgate. And of course, in the next few days, we're going to be expecting some thunderstorms. The temperature is going to be 30 degrees as predicted. Yes, yesterday's temperatures was absolutely boiling at 33. I mean, for me, I had the guts to come here into town the other day to try and get used to with the heat. But it's not as easy as you think. But just remember, when in a nice sunny day, just try and keep yourself hydrated, try and keep yourself cool as well too, without getting sunburned. Well, as you can probably know, I actually forgot on my sunglasses, which is kind of strange, but eventually when I do come out here again, next time, I'm not forgetting my sunglasses. Well, I got some good news. Place to Eat is reopening in September. There could be some distancing measures to be put into place, but I'm looking forward to Place to Eat next month. So it looks like the M&S Cafe is reopened, but they're using distancing measures. Another shop has been reopened as well too. I'm kind of getting a little bit excited. I could go back there and probably have a cup of tea. Maybe later on, I don't know. But I'm taking precaution very, very slowly if I were to come back to see him. That's more of a better temperature. Well, hold on, let me take off my sunglasses and I'll see you guys better. Well, if you hear my voice is fluffing, it's because I'm wearing a mask, because I'm about to enter Westgate anyways, because if I haven't had my mask on, I would be told to put the mask on. It's kind of hot here, but obviously it's just kind of the right temperature. So actually, today's temperature is 29 degrees. Throughout this hot weather, we are going to be like sweating, and of course I'm sweating within my mask. It's not that great. In any case, same like how it is in Westgate. As you can see, it says please wear face covering when visiting us. See, I'm wearing it. But for people who have mental health, you do not have to wear it. Well, you know what, just for once, I'm going to just take off my mask to try and get a bit of breathing outside, because I think we are outside. I'm sure we're allowed. I don't know. Even though you get a bit of fresh air through your faces if you have taken your mask off, but if you put your mask on, all the heat kind of digs it straight in. Well guys, I'm absolutely boiling. So right now guys, I just need to chill, relax, and just feel the breeze, probably at least 10 minutes. Wow guys, take a look at the queue. I mean, take a look at this traffic jam. All the way back from the roundabout to all the way down to Donington Bridge. Because as you probably know,
Abingdon Road is scheduled to be closed around 7 o'clock in the evening and reopens at 5:30 in the morning the next day. This is going to go on for like 8 nights, and I have never ever seen that massive traffic jams like this before. I mean, yeah, it is Saturday today, and everything seems to get a whole lot busy. I mean, you got roadwork traffic lights going on, you got a traffic light over there, organised by the roadworks, holding people up, and the main traffic light isn't really working at all. The bus right here right now, and oh my gosh, you can see why in this type of box junction, like, you have to let the cars go by. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is why the council is causing so much traffic jams. I mean, what is their visionary? It's ridiculous. So I think what they need to have a look at is try and reorganize properly before having this sorts of preparation like this. It's ridiculous. You can see a lot of people are stuck in a traffic jam. I mean, look at the box junction. It's ridiculous. Humbly ridiculous. I've never seen this like this before in my whole life, guys. Never in my life. And the sad fact is that most of the cars can't even use the bus lane at all in order to take shortcuts because there's a bus lane camera being at site. So that's another issue for many motorist users out there. Well, today's Mum's birthday. I'm not going to do much vlogging, so as you probably know, I'll be spending more time with Mum, getting something to eat. However, I can do a bit of b-rolling, but this morning, yeah, my brother's greediness is still up high because we're heading to, actually, I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna say it. Gail, yes, Gail, make crumbs at home. Let's go.
5 minutes later. Hours later.
Well, everyone, after like hours of mayhem of getting my washed clothes and other sorts of choirs and houseworks, I've only just got out of the house again and came here to M&S. And as you probably know, M&S Cafe is definitely open here, and I'm very thrilled. Obviously, I do have my iPad in front of me. Isn't that great? Not normally that everybody would actually say that, you know, we can't really do anything but to see 10, but lucky enough, I'm really glad that there are not much people are here. It's not very busy, and that's how it should be. For today, I didn't get a tea. Instead, I just got a shortbread and, of course, an orange juice. That's how I want to keep myself hydrated, if you know what I mean.
Much later.
Well, guys, I got home about, well, I can't really remember what time I got home, but I got an interesting story to share with you. As I was going to get my lemon juice from Tesco's, which I did, I went to Superdrug to get the hydration spray, which was by Evian. I couldn't find the Superdrug branded, which was only $3.99. But the ones I got from Evian was $6.99, which was £7. Not a good price, but cheaper one would have been better. But it's actually really good. It makes no difference whatsoever. I suppose the branding is kind of the focus point to make it completely expensive. I don't know why. So what really happened after Superdrug, I kept hearing a little bit of a thunder. The whole cloud were gathering with black clouds. As soon as the rain started, I thought I can hear rain as I was on the way back to get my bike. And I thought, no. And then as soon as I got to my bike, I had to like literally get out of here. But the thing was, the rain started to pour down heavily, and I have to find cover 3 times. So one in Speedwell Street and one in Abingdon Road, which was Tesco's, and I have to tell you, it was fundamentally difficult for me to try and get myself dry in any circumstances. So by then I was fine, but as soon as I got home, I had to have a shower. In any case, just please make sure you leave a whole lot earlier. Don't do what I just did and leave late, because as soon as you leave late, you're in trouble. But if you leave a whole lot earlier, you should have escaped the rain. That's just my pro tip. But in any ways, I'm good.
2 days later.
So as you can see, I'm on the train on the way back from Banbury, and well, obviously you can see I'm wearing a different type of mask, which is from Nike. However, I am wearing something which is meant to be a football shirt, well, football tracksuit, but I'm using this as a rain jacket. After what happened a couple of days ago, which you can see on the vlog, where I drenched myself on the way back from town. But hopefully this time, if it starts to rain here quite badly, I'm all covered from here to down here.
The next day.
So I just finally arrived into town, and I'm meeting with Dan, Steve, and maybe Chris, I suppose. But there is one particular person that I haven't seen in years since college, and you're about to find out right now.
2 very boring minutes later.
Well, here we are, guys. You can see Dan is over there, and so is Steve. And for the first time ever, we got Alan Tyrrell in the vlog. We haven't had you in the vlog for such a long time.
I think 7 years now.
I know it's been 7 years. I mean, we were definitely been doing like what Crazy Ass, because he was in it.
7 years.
I know, 7 years.
7 years. I'm actually pretty sure it was 7 years.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
7 of them.
Yeah.
7 of them, because you know, you, myself, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, we've been in college all together, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. No,
yeah.
That's where me. That's where.
And then you've met through all of us.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, yeah.
I love that. It's good that we have a reunion.
Yeah.
And as you probably know, we are doing the second part of the quarantine vlog. We've done the July one. You're part of the August quarantine vlog.
Oh, wow.
First time. Yep. First time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a shame that Chris didn't come as well.
Oh, I know. Well, you know what he's like, Shemon. He doesn't like people. He doesn't like Oxford.
Oh right, he doesn't like Oxford. Wow. Now that's a kind of an opinion.
That's Chris, my brother.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Chris Boone. That was a throwback. You know.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. When did Simon come out?
Definitely. What have you been doing for the last 7 years?
Well, I moved to Swindon not too long ago, maybe a year or so ago. That was an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some people of Oxford United fans are not going to be very happy because they're going to say, "Oh, well, you moved to Swindon."
I know there's a rivalry there. There's definitely a rivalry.
Definitely,
I'm
yeah.
not a part of it though.
Oh no, you're not a part of it. That's good. That's
Beats
good.
up someone else.
I am
Yeah.
part of the rivalry, so what I'll say is I don't like Swindon Town, and I don't like their football club, so yeah.
Oh, you would butt in, wouldn't you?
No, but all seriousness, obviously.
You need to ask Alan about him being a drug lord. And,
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it's mandatory. If you move to Swindon, you have to get involved in the drug trade.
the drug trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so
and
interesting.
prostitution.
Yeah.
Ooh, a lot of
The street
prostitution.
corner as well, yeah.
So if you want some sugar, I'm your man.
Wow. You just heard it there. That is awesome.
Notice the family there, it's just left.
Is a drug lord in the house? What?
1 hour later.
So we're here at Costa, and as you can see, I've got a lemon tart with tea. Alan's got the cappuccino. Obviously, I love cappuccino myself. And you've got...
Caramel ice latte and salted caramel brownie.
Oh, yeah, that is awesome. And you, Steve, what we got?
I've got a honeycomb ice latte with a side of
Nice. Awesome.
Who's it?
salted almond.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a bit. That's his forte.
Oh, wow.
I literally have no idea what's going on.
I didn't know you offered stuff out like that. Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's all good.
Yeah. There's
All
like
right.
salted honey, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So let's get on. Okay.
All right.
Tomorrow.
So I passed out when I got home because after when I got home, I played a bit of Mario Odyssey with my niece. And then an hour later, I completely passed out, went into bed. I had a headache, a bit of dizziness, and I kind of felt a little bit sick. So I try to have some water, have some food, trying to keep myself warm. I mean, usually I would feel a whole lot humid, but now I felt so shivered, so cold, and even having the fan on didn't really help. I think at that time when I woke up this morning, I had to really turn off the fan, and because I was really cold, I felt pale. I turned them off, and right now you can see I'm a little bit okay, but what could you do about it? So yesterday I met up with Dan, Steve, and for the first time in 7 years, Alan Tyrrell. We go back into our college days. I mean, Steve didn't go to our colleges. I know Dan, myself, Alan Tyrrell, we were in the same group on the IT course of level 2. Boone was at my college as well too. So Boone, Alan, and Dan, all four of us, I think it's four of us. Yeah, four of us, we went to college, and one person in particular, well, I wouldn't really want to name, that's how it happened. So originally, Dan wanted to try and make it a reunion, like myself, himself, Boone, Alan Tyrrell, and you know who. That's probably never going to work anyways, but like I said, I think the best real reunion should be like myself, Dan, Alan, and Boone, like all four of us. And of course, Steve is going to be part of the group. I mean, he's going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to tag along. I mean, it's not tagging along, he's part of it. I mean, he's a bonus to our reunion, because I mean, no matter what, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you went to college or not, you still be part of the union. Or the reunion. I said union. That's quite weird. Reunion. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Sunday, so it's kind of like all nothingness, to be honest. But like I said to you before, I think it's choirs, doing some housework. Maybe I might go into town, but there's nothing else to film around town anyways. But probably I'll be able to do a little bit of B-rolling. Since this vlog is going on for over 30 minutes anyways, keep enjoying it.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Well, you know what? I really knew I'm going to be bored on a Sunday afternoon, you know, being bored at home, nothing else to do. I mean, I probably would have done some choirs, but it's really boring. So I made a decision to come back to Costa, just chill here, have time for myself. I mean, I've got the seats to myself anyways, as you can see. But in general, I would personally say that I had a great time yesterday. It's all good. And coming here to chill at Costa is a nice atmosphere. Even though it's going to close at 5 o'clock, well, it's just worth it to chill here for a short while and then just get back home. But then I'll be able to do other things like edit that vlog and just do whatever I need to do. So everything's good. So technically I just came into town to do some things, and then all of a sudden before going into Costa there were like hundreds of protesters gathered around here at Bond Square with this type of ridiculous messages that disrupting our daily lives. I mean, yeah, we've been in the pandemic for a long time now, and as you can see, take a look at all of this writings that they've actually put. This is so insane. I mean, I have never seen anything like this before. I mean, look, there's another one. It says, fast fashion kills. I mean, is this ridiculous? There's another one I want to show you. I mean, I don't know about you, but it says, do you hear the people sing? Sing about what? Just to dance around and disrupt people's lives? There's another one. It says, fast fashion is the second biggest... What? Polar? It's unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen anything. See that sign over there? That's more like Extinction Rebellion Part 2. Here's another one here. It says Free West Papua. And another one says Fight Fast Fashion. Living Wage for Oxford. Migrants makes our NHS. I didn't even know about that. And capitalism. You know what, guys? I'm just getting really fed up with this type of protesters. Yes, I can understand that a lot of people are going through all these times. I mean, yeah, there have been some Black Lives Matter protesters. There has been some other protesters. I mean, oh my God, look at that. There's another one. And opposition. Queer Lives Matter. Disabled Lives Matter. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, look all around you. There, everyone is trying to get on with their lives. I'm trying to get on with my lives. I mean, yeah, we have to wear masks. And the one thing that I'm not extremely happy about is that people are not following social distancing rules. they're just like gathering together. They're probably wearing masks, I suppose, but still, social distancing rules kind of really matters in my opinion. It's ridiculous, guys. Think about it. So I've arrived into George Street, and for whatever reasons, Boone has just told me that they're doing this outdoor seating cafe or restaurant. I mean, this is kind of interesting. They're actually blocking off the buses, and I thought, when I saw the sign when I was on the way, and I thought, nah, they're actually joking. I thought they're doing road work, but it turns out they're doing this outdoor seating. I mean, this is just like insane here. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I mean, I thought, okay, Cornmarket Street, I get it with Plough, but this is going too far. You've got like George Street Hotel, I don't know if it is, or even Wigan Pen, probably Ask Italian. They're probably doing all of this. I mean, look at it. It's just so interesting. Lucky enough that the bikes are allowed to go through, but I just really feel sorry for the buses. I bet the buses are absolutely angry about this and say, why did you do that? For example, there's a 500 bus that goes through this road. I bet they're going to be so off about this anyways. It's nice to see Wigan Pen having all of this, but sometimes in bus drivers' opinion, they're going to think, why are you guys blocking our way for this? This is just so much of a waste of time. It's kind of really interesting to see. I think Frank Kamanka's taking part of it as well too. I'm a little bit surprised about this, but I suppose this is now a pedestrian zone only. I don't know, from God knows what time, but I bet all the cars are just probably being angry about this. I mean, the council did approve it, but the bus driver probably don't. They'd be like, oi, this is our road, let us through. I suppose they're trying to use like distancing measures to try and get people to enjoy. I mean, yes, it is summer. I mean, it's still the summer, so I suppose it's not that bad after all.
It's very nice and quiet here at Pratt, at Cornmarket Street. The ones I've been in Westgate, it's a heck of a lot noisy. I mean, you just can't really just relax very much, but here it's just, it feels nice, it feels quiet, and all around it, I mean, there's not much people around here, only just a few people, which is very nice. I can just like sit there, forget about the noise, and just relax. That's just kind of my favorite part. And yes, I'm not yet finished the vlog, but I might as well just show you this because I felt it was nice and quiet here at Pratt.
Wow, look at the rain outside, guys. It is terribly pouring out there. Yeah, we did expect a torrential rain to drop today, and lucky enough, I mean, it was sunnier earlier on for a little bit. I thought to myself, well, I'm not really going to go out on a bike to town at this rate. Clearly, I thought maybe I could just wait a little bit until the cloud and you can see it, the very dark cloud out there. I made the right decision in staying in because there is no particular way that I would actually go out in that rain like that. And of course, I am absolutely vividly frustrated with the people of Oxford. I suppose there are loads of youngsters and a load of party poopers out there are actually trying to think everything's over, we can just go into town and do a lot of gathering. Yeah man, it's just totally ridiculous. They think that everything is over and I'm invincible and all of that nonsense. They do realize that they are risking their lives and they are increasing quite a few cases. I'm not trying to scare you with some news, but just please respect Oxford and keep it under control, or otherwise we're going to face another worst case scenario. And that's something that we don't really want for Oxford to go through. Again, just respect Oxford as much as you can, people. Come on, use common sense.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement to tell you. Originally, I was going to end this vlog of this life after quarantine August video. As of now, unfortunately, I changed my mind. And the reason being so is I do have a important announcement regarding what is going on around Oxford mainly. Guys, this is not part of entertainment. This is real life. We are on an amber situation. If you really want to find out, go to the website or type in Oxford Amber and you'll find out the news why I'm not saying anything on here. However, the good news is I will continue this vlog for as long as I can to keep you guys entertaining, and that's what's important for all of us, to keep this August vlog going as long as we can. Originally, this vlog was going to end after 40 minutes, but we have extended it, so whatever it ends, you'll receive more entertainment as promised, and hopefully by then we will succeed. And like I said, with all our prayers for Oxford, fingers crossed we can pull through this. Please make sure you use common sense, and hopefully we can hold this stupid situation that we're in. By then, we should be okay.
So with all the seriousness to the side, I've just arrived into Uni Park, where I'm going to be meeting up once again with Dan, Steve. Now I've arrived on the left hand side of Uni Park, where I parked my bike outside the Uni Park gate, because obviously I can't bring in my bike anyways, whether if I'm riding or not. You are technically not allowed to ride the bike within Uni Park, which is kind of strange, but it's good in a ways that you're making sure that you're not endangering the public. So that's why walking around Uni Park doesn't sound too bad for me, in my opinion. With everything is going fine, hopefully a lot of people are actually using common sense and noticing about the alert, what's going on around Oxford. You know what I mean. I'm not really going to say anything, but I'm only just trying to describe what it is in the basic terms, so then it would not put into a negative. But in the positive side, we still able to do what we needed to do. I mean, I want to continue on doing it. I mean, I never come to this park all the time, I'll be honest with you guys. Everywhere else that you see is like, you know, everything seems to be normal. Slight changes because due to the pandemic, no one is playing cricket, no one is doing some activities. Everyone is walking, everyone is running. I think in my own time, I should really step into Uni Park, like now and again in a nice sunny day, but you can see the cloud above. I have a feeling it's going to rain, but I mean, I did check the weather, it's going to be cloudy. I just hope the weather doesn't trip on me. Well, the building didn't even change at all. I mean, it looks the same, except there's no activity going on because of the pandemic. Rather strange. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally at Uni Park. Well, at the back of Uni Park, of course, because we're going down to our old area where we used to do our stunts. It brings me down memory lane to come down there and give you a bit of nostalgia, don't we? Oh yeah, definitely, we do love nostalgia. Fun fact to tell you, there's not much people are here, but there's quite a lot of people packed up in town, and they're right, guys.
Can't get in there no more.
Keep out, it's not a footpath. When's this ever been a... That's always been a footpath, as long as I remember it being a footpath.
Yeah, right. There's keep out there and all. Okay.
Alright, well done. You hold this a minute. Keep out. Kiss my ass.
Steve has just broken the rules.
I'm not sure if we should really be coming down there anymore. I mean, we've been down here for 10 years and seeing this as a keep out, but we're only just coming down here to relive our memories here. Anyways, we're just finally made it here. We are at an old area where the cows were, which is oddly strange enough. We did stunts here, I believe with Alan, myself, of course Dan and Steve. Brings us memories here, and I don't remember if Alan did that stunt or Dan did that stunt. But this is kind of a special area you're about to see, is a very old area where I actually done my stunts. I think it's right here or just over there. I'm trying to remember.
We did the four-man stunt here.
Oh yeah, we're four-man stunt here, yeah, so that's memories here.
Yep. Yep. Oh, a couple here.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Scenario from Hell. Yep.
Scenario from Hell, yeah.
Yep. And we've done many of the stunts into this. Yep. It was like episode 90 something. Yep. Me and you were doing stunts here. Shemon did a baseball.
Oh, now I remember now. This is the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still like kind of the same, just a little bit.
Yeah, this little bit.
We have our water.
I would imagine. This is like 10 years on. Filming it. If you wondering why we say Mark, I basically refer to it as Mike Bubbles. Yep, definitely. We did a triple stunt. You can see right here. Oh, you doing the vlog as well too?
Yep.
Nice. That makes the three of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the old area today of Oxford, and episode 25, one episode it was. Have a shroom. Oh, you need to wash your hands after that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I ran from there up here, dived in this. I was higher than this last time, and I just been shroomed by Steve in this. So yeah. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, we found it finally after all this time. This is where Alan was stood, and he did his jump down into the stingers, his first ever stunt, and he was impressed, wasn't he?
I was very impressed. He landed on his back, not like somebody else that we know.
His tailbone.
His tailbone, yes.
Alright, in just about 20 minutes, we are going to be moving over to September, which marks the end of August. Not only that, this marks the end of summer. We are going to be moving into the autumn season phase, and yes, the weather starts to get horrible, I suppose, with rain. Well, I mean, obviously there's going to be some mix. There have been some warm weather throughout the month of September, which was actually the start of autumn, which is really surprising. And I know in October we had warm weathers then, which is really bizarre. But then again, we're going to be expecting some cold weathers to come in over the next few months, because we are going to be starting September with the autumn season. And obviously there has been some fears of the second wave, but I'm not really going to talk about this anyways. But we just have to stay positive, we have to have common sense and stay healthy throughout the time, and also stay socially distanced from other people. I want to take the time and thank you as ever for watching this life after quarantine vlog in August. We've covered July vlog, and we finally covered the August vlog, and we finally covered Alan Tyrrell for the first time in 7 years, reunited with me, Dan and Steve. It has been a long time, and I want to say great kudos to Alan Tyrrell for making an effort to meet up with us, and of course we are going to meet up again whenever you are free. But with all that said, I just wanted to try and keep this short and sweet, that it has been a struggling month of August throughout the time, where some shops have gradually reopened and some shops didn't even make it at all. Obviously the sad news of M&S in Banbury, the town centre, which I really can't explain it. It's a horrible feeling that M&S in Banbury, which is the town centre one, is permanently closed. The only way you can easily reach M&S is go within the Gateway pub, which is slightly outside the town. It's ridiculous. And of course the new opening of Lock 29, very exciting. But, I mean, I am going to miss M&S in Banbury, which is the town centre one. But, I mean, there is M&S in Banbury, but it's actually in the Gateway Park next to the M40. Thank you very much for watching this vlog, and we will see you in September with a new one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.